Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
So hello, everyone. This is Roger Chen from University of San Francisco Center for Business Studies and Innovation Asia Pacific. First of all, welcome Larry Lee, and thank you for supporting us. Would you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hi, Professor Chen. Thank you for your invitation. It is an honor to be working with you. As myself, my name is Larry Lee. I have a kind of more than 600,000 followers on Douyin, or the Chinese version of TikTok. I'm a founding partner of Amino Capital. The fund has been around for more than 10 years. We're headquartered in downtown Palo Alto. We invest almost 300 companies, and more than 15 of them become a unicorn, and more than 30 of them grow into 100 million to 1 billion valuation companies. We have quite a few partners who has been working together with me on the fund, Amino Capital. We are very technical. Most of them has a PhD in science and engineering. Myself, I have a master degree. That's why I have a called Master Lee, but now this name is not may not be politically correct. So we need to think about a better English name. Very fortunate we got on the Midas list last month, which is like the Oscar for investors. And also, as I mentioned, during the pandemic, in order to work, to communicate with partners and entrepreneurs, I get on the TikTok. Also, during the pandemic, I wrote a book together actually with my team. The title is The Logic of Investment. It's published by Tsinghua publisher. It was written last year actually, but during the pandemic, it was published early this year.
Discussion topic: why VCs do not like consulting models and how to avoid it.
Our audience probably will be very interested in knowing. You mentioned about venture capitalists, you don't like the consulting type of business model when a new venture, fall into that category. Mm-hmm. Could you elaborate why, at least for Amino Capital, you stay away from such type of a business model, the consulting business model? What's the business logic entrepreneur need to know so they can just adapt or avoid?
Right. From the customer side, right? If you have a customer, in order to gain that customer, you customize your system so much for them, and then the investment return on your time is not worth it. So you really have to think through your product and services that could be used by many people. If you can use by many people, then this thing is scalable. If it's not, basically, if that customer keep come back to you, need your service, need you to change your system, then your system has a problem. So that's a so-called consulting service. You really need to make something that's scalable. In order to make it scalable, you really to make your system more like an automatic, right? So you have to really have to think from higher level, see how I can design a system or product or service where I can serve a lot of people. So that's the basic things of so-called the market size, right? That's the number one testing of your market size. Because if you're doing too much consulting, it's not repeatable, right? So this is something, because with all the machines, with all the AIs, repeatable work is really can make you more efficient, make the company more efficient. Yeah. So try not to do the consulting business model. Yeah, that's a number one. So same thing with being a team or being a person. Try to accumulate your reputation. Try to accumulate your intelligence. Everything you do, try to accumulate. Just don't do one thing, throw away. Do one thing, throw away. That model is either being a person or being a company is no good. You have to accumulate. You have to make your business snowball. you have to make your reputation, good reputation, like a snowball. Keep going, become bigger and bigger. So that's something the company, once you have this snowball effect, then the company can grow exponentially, right? So then in order to do the snowball, basically you try to avoid consulting business model. Same thing with a person. Yeah, as a person, you have to accumulate, has to grow your intelligence, grow your experience, grow your customer base. So that's fundamentally you have to grow. Yeah. And you have to grow out of one customer. You just cannot say I'm just working with one customer. That or few.
Yeah.
That's the fundamental business. You have to grow.
Thank you for watching.